All right, let's share the link of the stream. First then, hey, how's it going, brother? Welcome to this live trading session. 1 second, I am sharing the link in the group, and then we'll get into it, okay? Hey, brother, welcome. 1 second, I am sharing the link in the group, and I will share it on my IG story as well, real quick, and then I will be able to read your message, okay? Bear with me for a sec. Let me know in the live chat in the meantime how your day is going so far, how your week is going so far, and I'll make sure to check it out, okay? As soon as I'm done with this link. Okay, now let's share it on the IG story, because we are live. We are live. Okay. All right, let's see the link. I don't know why I have this Star Wars theme song in my mind. Okay. Shared it over here as well. All right, how's it going, everyone? How are you guys? Let's see. Salutare. How's it going, brother? How's it going, Philip? Glad to have you. What's up, brother? I'm good. I'm good, brother. How about you? How's your day? Hey, Dimuth. Nice to have you again. Dimuth joined yesterday as well when we caught this gold trade together in the VIP coaching session. Glad to have you joining this one as well, brother. How's your week? Yeah, perfect. Shared it over here as well. Oh, what's up? 1 sec. My Wi-Fi is acting up. Let me know if the audio is okay, if the video quality is okay, guys. Let me know about all that to make sure everything is on point. Happy New Year again, Dan. Welcome back. Happy New Year, brother. Thank you for your wish, and I'm glad to be back. We started the year with this beautiful trade on gold. It was a great way to start the year. So yeah, but thank you once again. Happy New Year for you as well. Hope you had a beautiful holiday, a beautiful Christmas, and hope you're now ready to start this year. So yeah, I'm here to learn. That's great. Glad to have you, brother. We watching. Thanks for the emoji, brother. Is it Ubaid or Ubaid? I don't want to pronounce your name the wrong way. This is what I show, and I did not take any trade. No worries, it's all good. There will be more trades like this, okay? So you don't have to be mad about it. Hey, bro, how are you? I'm good. I'm good, brother. How about you? How's your day? How's your week? How was your holidays? Your Christmas holidays? Let me know. Oh, good. Just at work. Sneaking a cheeky streaming. Nice. Make sure you don't get caught. I don't want to create trouble. Yes, audio and video is all perfect. Perfect. Thank you for confirming. Everything is clean, bro. Audio and visual. Perfect. Thank you once again. Ubaid, both. Okay. I will call you Ubaid. I hope that's great. Everything is clear. I took the same trade. I took it because of your video I watched last night. Nice. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm happy to hear that. Hey, Alex, what's up, brother? The mentalist is Alex, by the way. He's probably been one of my oldest members. We go back like what, 3 years, and it's been amazing. I'm really happy to see you join as well, Alex. Um, oh, hit 3 stop losses today. Well, that's a lot of trades in one day, brother. That's a lot of trades, and I'm certain that you didn't take only those A plus setups if you took 3 trades today. So yeah, best would be to focus on more clear setups, in my opinion. I am Indian. Nice, glad to have you tuning in during my session. Nice, brother. Once again, really glad to have you. Okay, so let's see what we have going on in these markets today. Okay, this trade was from yesterday. Beautiful TP on gold. Amazing trade, I'm not gonna lie. A plus setup, we took it, and the rest was history. Literally next to no drawdown, as we can see. It went straight into profit and smashed all the targets. Now it's time for us to delete the drawings and see what we have going on today. Okay, so on gold, in terms of liquidity levels, this would be one right here, and another one would be here. This would be the bottom one. Now, we could say that it is rejecting from this hourly supply, this small one here, this unmitigated one, but let's check the higher time frames. 4 hour, not really providing much. And daily, yeah, daily doesn't look good. So yeah, I mean, this doesn't look A plus potential. I'm being totally honest with you guys. This right here on gold doesn't look A plus potential, hence why I'm not gonna bother right now. Okay, I'm just gonna color code it with orange, and we're just gonna leave it as is. Maybe if this high gets taken out as well, maybe afterwards we could look for a plus setup. But for now, gold doesn't seem pretty interesting, which is perfectly fine. We already have one win this week, which was on gold yesterday. So there's no need for us to rush anything. Okay, Nasdaq here. This is the high. This is the low. The high was swept. We are in a 1 hour VVG. That's a pretty good confluence. And we could get a shift right after the sweep, which would be good. So let's check the 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hour doesn't really show us anything, and the daily nothing either. So, I mean, we could say that on the daily we rejected from this fair value gap because the candlestick didn't close above it. So that could be a confluence. But I will keep my eye on NAS 100 because it really depends on how this hourly candlestick will close. Okay, if we manage to get a shift here, a beautiful shift, then this could be a plus setup. Okay, this could be a plus setup. So let's wait for now. Oh, this rejected nicely from our level yesterday. Let's delete the drawings and recalibrate. So what do we have over here? This is the high, this is the low. The high was swept, and now it's in a 1 hour VBG, but I don't really like how far price went from this high. You guys already know that I'm not a big fan of that. 4 hour nothing, and daily nothing. Yeah, so no A plus potential setup on US 30 for today. Color coded with orange and leave it as is for now. USD CHF. Okay, let's see USD CHF, what we got going on here. So we have this high, we have this low. Price went above this high, and it's currently at this hourly VVG. I'm not a huge fan on how this candlestick closed above this high. It looks like it would like to head higher. But let's check the 4 hour. Okay, so we are at a 4 hour VVG as well, which is a good confluence. And let's check the daily. Okay, so yeah, we could have a 4 hour confluence here. Okay, we are at a 4 hour VVG. Okay, so now let's go on the hourly and drag this bad boy over here, and let's go on the 5 minute. Okay, all right, so on the 5 minute, I would like to take a setup on USHF if I see a super clear textbook market structure shift. Okay, Only if I see that, I will consider taking this setup. Apart from that, I won't. Okay, so let's note this down here. A plus potential depending on MSS, which is market structure shift, on market structure shift. Okay, so it really depends on the market structure shift. If I get a beautiful aggressive one, I will take it. Okay, let me see my checklist. I always have my checklist. So in terms of higher time frame confluence, we do have this 4-hour VVG where price could definitely reject from. Daily, no confluence on the daily. On the hourly, this is also a hourly VVG price could reject from. And now let's see the other things. In terms of liquidity, this was a good liquidity level. I'm not a huge fan that it went this high, this far above it. I would like to see the sweep, the shift right after the sweep. That would be ideal. Displacement, there's no displacement yet. So like I said, it really boils down to the market structure shift. Okay, displacement, gaps, I want to see a huge, not a huge, but I want to see a decent fair value gap. And I want to see volume. Okay, I want to see bearish volume. I want to see something like this. Boom, aggressive break, enter on the gap, and then lower. If I see something like this, I will take it. If not, I won't. Okay, because if I don't get that, it's not going to be an A+ setup. You guys already remember, the people in my community that were live with me yesterday in the private coaching session, you guys remember on gold, the market structure shift on gold was super clear, was super good looking. And you guys saw how it played out. Of course, I'm not saying that A+ setup is a 100% winner. No, but it has a higher chance of winning. And that's why I am only willing to take these setups. Okay, so we got to keep an eye out on USHEF. Okay, NASDAQ is looking pretty good also. It has a shift right after the sweep, which is great. On NASDAQ here, there's not much when it comes to higher time frame confluence. I mean, we only have this fair value gap on the hourly where price is rejecting from, which looks good. But I like the momentum. Okay, I like the momentum. We have a break of structure right here. We have a big bearish momentum, but let's check this fair value gap. Let's check this fair value gap because it might be too big. We might have a potential entry, okay? We might have a potential setup here on NASDAQ, but let's see. Is this fair value gap too big? I think it is. Let me tell you why. Because we don't have a 1 to 2 in between the liquidity levels, and that's not ideal. Okay, that's not a A+ setup anymore. So unfortunately, although this looks good, I will leave it as is because maybe the gap will close up a bit. Unfortunately, it looks good, but like I said, the 2RR is past the bottom liquidity level, which is not ideal. And real quick, let me check the Forex Factory. So, oh, we have the PMIs at 5 p.m. I need to look out for that. Guys. It's important to not enter right before it. I would like to enter a trade after it. So everything I see here, I'm not going to enter now. I need to wait 20 more minutes at least. But yeah, so far USHEF is probably the closest one. Let's go over GBP USD, not gold, sorry. So let's see what GU is showing. Okay, so GU is showing nothing. That is the upper liquidity level, and this is the bottom liquidity level. Okay, and price is in between, not doing much. Euro USD, let's delete the drawings from yesterday. This is the upper liquidity level, and this is the lower liquidity level. And same as on GU, price is not doing anything. And on GJ, let's see. GJ, we had a high, we had a low. Okay, this is the low, and this is the new high. Okay, so on GJ, price is again in between the liquidity levels. So for now, the only interesting thing is on USHEF. Okay, so GJ, EU, nothing going on because they're still in between the liquidity levels. US 30 is just a bull run. Okay, so we can see it's closing this gap here. If I'm looking at the 4-hour, I see nothing. If I'm looking at the daily, I see nothing. Okay, so US 30, although it took out the upper liquidity level, this is not a A+ potential, right? So I mean, this right here is a unmitigated hourly supply where it could reject from. So I guess we could keep an eye out on US 30, but again, I would only take a setup here if I see the most beautiful market structure shift. Okay, and on gold, okay, gold is rejecting from this hourly supply. Okay, gold is rejecting from this hourly supply here. But in terms of higher time frame confluences, not really looking good. Not really looking good. I mean, there's no market structure shift either anyways, so yeah. Nasdaq, let's see. Yeah, we will not take this setup. We will not take this setup, okay guys? Color coded with orange. We will not take it. Why? Because like I said, the gap is too big, and we also have the PMI dropping very soon, and I don't want to take a trade before the PMI. Okay, A plus only, and that's the way forward. Like I said, I'm going to be totally okay with having days with no trades. Okay, because like I said, my motto for this year is A plus setups. You guys will see, you guys will hear me say this word over and over and over and over again. Why? Because that's the way forward. This is the best way to maximize the profits. This is the best way to double down on these winning on this A plus setup trades, and ultimately this is the way forward to have a more profitable trading. Okay, and that's our goal, right? So yeah, let's see. Let's check the live set out and see what you guys have to say. Yep, 3 years like April or something. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's really crazy. I legit think. I mean, I do have some members that are 3 years old. So you are definitely in the top. I'm not sure if you are the oldest one though. It's very interesting. I would love to check it out. I would love to check and see if you, Alex, are the oldest member or if there's still someone that is older than you. But either way, it's amazing. It's been a pleasure since the day we got in touch. I'm super happy that we were able to connect and that I was able to help you and see you grow and both grow as well. So yeah, crazy how time flies by though. 3 years, that's a lot. Appreciate the explanations and transparency, bro. It helps a lot. You're welcome. You're welcome, brother. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you appreciate it, and that's how I'll keep things, you know. I'll just be honest, you know. If, for example, maybe today we won't have any setups, we'll see. Maybe we will have a setup. Maybe we'll have a loser. Maybe we'll have a winner. You guys will see it. Okay. So yeah. Which strategy do you use now? So basically, this strategy right now, and I also like to swing trade. Okay. The people in my mentoring program know what I am talking about. It's the swing system, and that system is very cool because it's the go-to for a lot of people because it's super. How can I say it? It's not time-consuming at all. This strategy, for example, this day trading strategy, it requires around 2 to 3 hours a day, right? Whereas the swing system, it only requires like 20 minutes, you know, and people that have busy jobs, that have kids, basically a busy lifestyle can trade using that system, you know. So right now I trade this strategy and also I like to swing trade. Okay. Hey Dan, good morning. Trying to catch what I can before going to work. Good morning, brother. And yeah, let's see. Maybe we'll be able to catch a trade. And if not, it's not a problem. Best of luck at work. And just make sure to stay tuned, okay? I'm always doing mistakes while marking liquidity. Don't know how to perfect that. Well, in my opinion, it shouldn't be a big deal to mark liquidity because you see, in my opinion, the liquidity levels are valid highs and valid lows because we all know that above a valid high, we have liquidity sitting, and below a valid low, we have liquidity sitting. So that's literally all you need to think of. Where is the valid high and where is the valid low? Mark them and you know that above and below there is liquidity sitting. And of course, then you have two equal highs. Okay, you have liquidity above equal highs. You have liquidity below equal lows. That's also important to know. How long did it take you to become profitable? It took me 1 full year, or a bit past 1 full year. But that year was hectic. I'm not gonna lie. I blew all of my savings. It was a really rough year, and I do actually have the story on that on my YouTube channel here. I think it was the video I posted 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. If you want, you can feel free to check it out after this trading session. It's the video where I basically share how I gave up, how I literally quit trading and then was able to restart and eventually become profitable. What's your favorite session to trade? And what do you trade in that session? Well, my favorite session to trade is the New York session. And of course, the London session also is great. And these are the pairs in my watch list. Okay, these here. The ones with orange and this one with green. I mean, the strategy you share, 1 hour liquidity, 5 minute entry. What do you think I do wrong? Maybe you take more aggressive setups. You know, it really depends on how many setups you took. If you can tell me how many setups you were able to take in 1 month, I can understand whether you used it the right way or the wrong way. Yeah, Michael, you said it. You said it well. It is very important to add confluences, to stack up confluences in order to have the A plus setup. You know, and that's why I asked him how many trades he took, because if he took a lot of trades, then of course he didn't apply the rules properly, if that makes sense. Lorenzo asked, is this live public or just for VIP? No, this is live public. The one for VIP only was was the one yesterday. What do you think about Euro JPY? I don't trade Euro JPY, hence why I cannot give you an opinion on it. Nice one, Michael. A plus only, yes sir. You got it. A plus only. What is the PMI? So the PMI is a high impact news on the US dollar that is dropping in 14 minutes from now. Okay, and I don't want to enter a trade before that. I do not want to enter a trade before the PMI because the market might spike. Do you have a daily sweep and rejecting from 1 hour demand? Let's see, do you? I mean, maybe, but for me, it's in between these two liquidity levels and it's a no-go right now. Maybe in the upcoming 2 hours it will be, so yeah. Hey, Zenish, first of all, brother, I would be thankful if you if you would only leave one message and don't type the same message 3 times, because there's a lot of people that are in this live session and it's not pleasing to see the same message 3 times in a row. You can only drop one message and I will make sure to read it. Okay, there's no need to spam. So the strategy you see here, okay, that's the strategy you see me analyze these pairs with. All you gotta do is just watch and basically see how it goes. And yeah, thanks, Michael. appreciate the help. Exactly, I also have a video on it, so you can feel free to check that out as well. Can you explain what is the best market structure shift? Because sometimes I get a very beautiful liquidity sweep and then a MSS with VVG, and when I place the trade, it just destroy VVG and hit a sell. So for me, the best looking market structure shift is something like this. Let me show you. So we have high, we have another high, and then we have a break here. Okay, and the break, it is very important how this low gets broken. So for me, I like to see a aggressive break, meaning that the body of the candlestick fully closes below this low. That for me is an aggressive break. Not only this, but also I like to see imbalance that was left behind. I want to see a gap in this move towards the downside. And that right there is a beautiful market structure shift that I would personally take. Okay, so yeah, let's scan the pairs once again. So USHEF is the interesting one. Okay, US 30 is rejecting nicely from this supply level. I'm not gonna lie, if it gives me a super beautiful and it also rejected from this daily demand here. Okay, so that's a extra confluence. If it gives me a beautiful market structure shift, this is definitely a plus potential. Okay, this is definitely a plus potential. Rejecting from a 1 hour demand right here. Supply, sorry, not demand. 1 hour supply. And this is a plus potential depending on market structure shift. A plus potential depending on MSS. Okay, so we just gotta wait now, and of course we need to wait for the news to drop. Gold is rejecting from that level, which is looking good. Okay, that's pretty good. It didn't break it, did it? Yeah, it didn't. It's rejecting from that hourly supply. Let's zoom out a bit. And in terms of the 4 hour, nothing. Daily, nothing. But this is a pretty beautiful 1 hour supply that it rejected from. Okay, so we have a 1 hour supply here. Again, it all boils down to how the market structure shift will look like, if of course we will get a market structure shift. Okay, so yeah, the reason I say A plus depending on MSS on market structure shift is because the higher time frame confluence on this one isn't that great, you know. So that's why it really depends on the market structure shift. If I get a market structure shift like the one I just discussed about, like a super beautiful displacement, a beautiful gap, yes, I will take it and I will consider it to be a plus. But if not, I will not take it. Okay, I will not get involved. So let's see, Nasdaq. Yep, see the setup that we didn't take. It wasn't a plus. Okay, it wasn't a plus setup. And right now we would have been in drawdown if we would have took it. So yeah, we didn't take it because it wasn't a plus. Now, of course, we can wait for a sweep of this high and then we could recalibrate and look for something new. Let's check gold. Let's check GU. Nothing. Let's check. Oh, I am on the 4 hour. Sorry. Let's check EU. Nothing. And let's check GJ. Okay, so yeah, we just gotta wait now. Of course, we need to wait for the news to drop. There's 8 more minutes left. Okay. US 30 is looking good, you know. It gave a beautiful shift here. Market structure shift, break of structure. It might give a gap here, but it's before those news. Oh, never mind. I don't think we'll have a gap anymore. Looks like, yeah, we don't. Okay, so we do have a break, but no gap. And like I said, even if there was a gap here, I wouldn't have taken it. I wouldn't have took it because of the news that will drop in 7 minutes from now. And yeah, we just gotta wait now. We gotta wait for the news to drop. And afterwards we'll be able to see if we get anything. Okay. I'm so sorry. I think you were ignoring. No worries, no worries, brother. It's all good. You basically wait at due for the break of one of those liquidity levels, then go in the 5 minute and entering on a demand or supply at a VVG. No, so basically I want to wait for a either one of these two levels to get taken out, and then I will go on the 5 minute and look for a market structure shift. And of course, before that, I will check the higher time frames for a higher time frame confluence. Okay, that's what I will do. What is your fib setting? Okay, so my fib setting is this. You can take a screenshot now to not waste a lot of time on it, and bada bing bada boom. BTC, I'm not trading Bitcoin. I'm only investing in crypto long term, and I am bullish. I am bullish this year. I think the crypto will head higher, and hopefully we're going to have an old season. Okay, hopefully we'll have an all season, because the biggest investments I have in crypto are in Ethereum, Chainlink, Polkadot, and Solana. These are my main investments in crypto. Uh, can you please show what are valid swing liquidity or which are not? So, like I said, the valid liquidity levels are valid highs and valid lows. Okay. Bro, the swing strategy you talked about earlier, is this also on this channel or you only teach it in the mentorship? No, I only teach that in the mentoring program. It's a strategy that I personally developed and it took me a long time to backtest. I even made a ranking with basically the most profitable pairs to trade with that strategy, and it is only available to the people that are in my mentoring program. Okay, of course, if you want to apply, I still have some available slots for January, because the month just started. I think it's the first link. Do I have the link here on YouTube as well? On the live, sorry, not on YouTube. Yeah, it's the first link in the live's description if you want to apply for the mentoring program. And yeah, we'll get in touch. What indicators do you use? As you can see, I don't. I do use the fib though. For the swing one, I do use the fib level. Okay, but apart from that, I don't use any indicators. I don't use EMAs, um, and I don't use moving averages. I don't use exponential moving averages. I don't use the RSI. I don't use the MACD. So yeah. Do you have a fixed risk to reward in the swing strategy, and what is the win rate? Yep, it is a fixed risk to reward of 1 to 2, and the win rate fluctuates between, I would say, 50 and 60%, I would say, depending on the time. Sometimes more, sometimes less. It depends on the market conditions, of course. The beauty about that one is that it's a set and forget strategy, and like I said, it only requires 15 to 20 minutes a day, and it's best for people that have busy schedules and aren't able to sit on the chart like we sit now, for 2 hours a day, for 3 hours a day. So yeah, hope it makes sense. Oh, this looks ugly. This looks pretty ugly, I'm not gonna lie. I like the volume though. We can see that there's some good volume in the market, but yeah, I mean, I think it's because of the news. Okay, it's because of the news that will drop in 3 minutes from now. Okay, so let's wait for the news to drop and then we will look for setups. Okay, how long setups would run mostly in the swing strategy, and which time frame you enter? So I enter on the 4 hour. And in terms of how long, it really depends. It can take from 1 day up to a couple days, I would say. Up to 1 week. I don't think I held a setup more than 1 week, if I'm being totally honest. But usually it's between 1 day and maybe 2 or 3 days. Okay, sometimes even less. Sometimes it can play out within the day, you know? So, yeah. Do you think this strategy will work on synthetics? I don't know what to say. Which strategy? This one or the swing one? Which one are you talking about, Shane? Let me know. This one. I mean, possibly it could, but I cannot give you a clear answer because I never tried it on synthetics, So if you want to try it, I would advise you to backtest it. Go ahead and backtest it, and only afterwards, after you see it's profitable, um, only then, one sec. After you make sure it's profitable, only then start applying it on your account. So this is what I would recommend you. I would recommend you to backtest it. Bro, from which country you are? I am from Romania, East Europe. Can you make a lifestyle video of your day because you, a fresh guy with fresh car, brother, want to see more? Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Yes, of course, I'll do some more lifestyle videos, but I already did some. I already did some day in the lives. I did the one in Dubai. I did the one at the spa center. I think I did two day in the lives, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, you can feel free to watch those in the meantime if you want. What do you think of GBP JPY? Well, GBP JPY is currently doing nothing. It's in between these two liquidity levels, and yeah, there's nothing to say about it really. For now, we just gotta wait on it. That's all we need to do when it comes to GJ. Do you have any? The best video is the trading session in your car with McDonald's. I'm glad you enjoyed that one, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, that was a pretty hectic day. You know, trading in the car for a full day, eating at McDrive. That was a pretty hard challenge. I'm not gonna lie, but it was fun, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it as well. So, oh, look at the news. This right here is a news candlestick. Okay, check this out. Look at this candlestick, guys. Wow, it's charging. It's charging. Um, do you have any tips on how to build more discipline? So, first things first, you need to understand that discipline comes with time, and you cannot wake up one day and be like, okay, from today onwards, I will be the most disciplined trader there is, because that is not possible, you know. But in time, you can develop great discipline by developing good habits that you follow every single day. You know, so focus on creating good habits daily. Focus on following them, and this is how over time you will build that discipline that every trader dreams of. You know, so yeah, one sec. Okay, perfect. This is what I would advise you. Brother, which broker do you use? So in terms of personal broker, I've always used my IC markets. Okay, so now that the news dropped, I will still wait 4 more minutes, 3, 4 more minutes, and then I will continue looking for potential setups. Okay, just to let the market cool down a bit. I started watching your channel when you dropped the video in which you traded your whole day from the car. It was good. Nice. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it. How much do you make daily, bro? Well, it's not a fixed figure, and it will never be. You know, that's what I always tell people, to not think of it like this when it comes to trading. Because you see, trading is not like a normal job where, let's say, you have a fixed hourly salary or a fixed daily salary or a fixed monthly salary. You know, in trading you can have an amazing month or an amazing day, and then you can have a slow month, you know, or a slow day. So there's no such thing as how much money you make daily in trading, in my opinion. You know, you always need to view it long term. News make big moves on gold. Let's see. Yep, and it looks good. I'm not gonna lie. This move right here looks good. Looks really good. But the fair value gap might be too big. Do you make live sessions every day for the VIP? Not every day, but every single day in the VIP. I send the trades I am taking and market updates. So basically, the people that are in my VIP are able to see the trades I am taking daily, you know, as well as the market updates, the video updates, and whatnot. Good insight. Thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome, brother. Tibogo asked, how much is your mentorship? So regarding the mentoring, brother, and this applies to you guys as well, if you want to apply for it, it's the first link down below in the video description. Feel free to click it, apply for it. You will be able to message me privately on Telegram, and as soon as I am done with the trading session today, I will get back to you with the details. Okay? NAS 100. Let's see NASDAQ. Yeah, NASDAQ would have been a good trade. NASDAQ would have been a good trade after all, but it was because of the news. It was because of the news. And like I said, I don't trade news. Okay, so that is insignificant, really. Now it's time for us to get back and stay focused. Okay, so let's see. USD CHF is charging towards this level here. Okay, so it approached this hourly supply level. Let's check the 4-hour. Oh, it's a 4-hour supply here as well. So yeah, definitely some good confluences over here on USHF. Let's mark them. So right here we have a 4-hour supply, which is a good higher time frame confluence. We have some good volatility as well because of the high impact news. It's very visible that the market is moving fast. And yeah, still the same, A plus potential depending on the market structure shift. Okay. US 30 rejecting from the hourly supply. Okay, US 30 rejecting from that hourly supply. Let's check the 5-minute. Yeah, I mean this gap is huge, you know. This gap is huge. I don't think we'll have an entry here, but we'll wait. Gold. Okay, gold is also rejecting, and let's see. Wow, look at this. It left a huge gap. Left a gap here. Left a gap here, and I think this gap here will be too big. Yeah, definitely will be too big. But let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We will not force anything, of course. But let's see. On gold, we need to be careful and see if we have something. And on NASDAQ, let's recalibrate because we took out the low. Okay, we took out the bottom liquidity level. And now we are at a hourly FVG, not a great confluence. Oh, 4-hour FVG as well. So this might be a good confluence. Let's mark it. So 4-hour FVG, that's a good confluence. In terms of the daily, no confluence on the daily. So yeah, let's drag this like this, and let's go on the 5-minute. And yeah, this could be a plus potential depending on the market structure shift. Okay, so A plus potential depending on market structure shift. Because I like how it swept these two levels here. And I also like the volume. Okay. Okay, GU swept the low as well. Let's see on the 4-hour if we have anything. Nope, we don't. Daily, nothing. If anything, the daily looks pretty bearish. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of how GU looks like. Only way I would take this setup is if I get a rejection here immediately now, and this candlestick won't close below this liquidity level. Okay, and then we'll get an aggressive market structure shift. But to be honest, I have low expectations on it. Euro USD also swept the low. Let's check the 4-hour. Nothing. Let's check the daily. Yeah, also looking pretty bearish if I'm being totally honest. These two look very similar. Okay, Euro USD and GBP USD look very similar, and GJ is sleeping right now. I would say, not doing much. So yeah, no need to waste any time on it. Let's focus on the ones where we could have a setup. And yeah, gold, US 30, and yeah, gold and US 30. Okay, so yeah, I mean, check this out, guys. The gap is too big, so we will not have a setup. Okay, this right here is a gap that was caused by the high impact news. Okay, it is very clear to see that. We had some high impact news that dropped and it affected the market, as we can see. And on gold, yeah, it looks like we will have a second gap here, and because of that the trade will become invalid, not because there's two gaps, but because this gap is just too big. Okay, it's too big of a gap and I don't like it. and it looks like the price is charging lower anyway. So yeah, nothing for now. Nothing for now. We just gotta wait. Okay, we just got to wait, sit on our heads, do nothing, and just stay butts clear. Concepts, in terms of concepts, liquidity, fair value gap, and of course market structure, supply and demand. What days do you go live? So in my VIP I go live on Monday and Tuesday, and publicly I only go live Tuesday. Bro, and on the VIP there's days when I go live randomly, on Thursdays or Fridays. For example, in the Christmas holiday, we went live on a Friday, I think, in the VIP, and we did a backtesting session. It was pretty fun. Bro, I have messaged you on Telegram. Is your name Pavel there, or I have messaged a wrong account? Pavel? I don't think. I think you've messaged the wrong account. My name is not Pavel there. But the easiest way to apply for the mentoring program, brother, you just gotta click the link in the live session description, and you will see that on the mentoring landing page you will have the contact me button. After you click it, you will be redirected to my Telegram, where you will be able to message me. So yeah, that's all you gotta do. That's the easiest way. Let me check something real quick. Okay, where's the live chat? Here. Perfect. Yo, bro, what strategy is this? I want to learn from you. So, same goes to you, brother. The easiest way to get in contact with me when it comes to the mentoring program is by clicking the first link in this live session description and apply for my mentoring program. Okay, it's very easy. So yeah, unfortunately we have this huge gap. Not interested in taking it anymore. Same story here on gold. We have this huge gap caused by the news, and there's no point for us to try to enter it. Okay, we can see stop loss will be immense. So yeah, we just gotta wait now. We just got to wait. Okay, check this out. In the meantime, US 30 just swept the bottom liquidity level, so we can recalibrate. We move this high here. It swept the low, it swept this low here, okay, which looks pretty good. 4 hour no confluence, and daily no confluence. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I don't really like this, how it's looking. Therefore I color coded it with orange. Gold, like I said, this gap is just too big for us to enter it. Okay, we can see if we would enter here, stop loss would be here, the take profit would be just too big. So yeah, we just gotta wait on gold for things to recalibrate, basically. Okay, we have to delete this. We will move the high over here and color code it with orange. Okay, let's go over USD CHF. Nice. I like how it's rejecting from this 1 hour supply that also is a 4 hour supply. So right now this one is looking the best, I would say. Of course it depends on the market structure shift, but it has some decent higher time frame confluences. The only thing I don't like is how much distance the price traveled after it took out the upper liquidity level. That's the only thing I don't like, but apart from that it looks pretty good. For our VVG, let's see. Yeah, it's this VVG here where price is currently rejecting from. Again, here it really depends on the market structure shift. Okay, and then on the others, here we analyzed gold, US 30 just swept the low, GU swept the low, but like I said, uh, nothing really interesting over here. Euro USD, same exact story, and GJ is in between the liquidity levels. Okay, so for now, we just gotta wait, and I will sit on USD CHF because this is probably the closest one to give us a setup out of all. So yeah. Let's see, bro. Can you do analysis on BTC? Yeah. I mean, let's do a quick top down. Let's check the weekly. I think this was from a previous analysis. Yeah, the weekly looks bullish. Let's check the daily. The daily, we have a pretty important level here, okay, and we can see that we also have a break of structure right here, like this, okay. And yeah, I mean, potentially we could see a retrace towards this fair value gap here, and then maybe head higher if the bullish trend will continue. This is like a super quick top down on Bitcoin, okay? Take it with a grain of salt. I am not actively trading crypto at all, okay? So, oh, what did I do? Did I do anything? Hopefully not. Yeah, I didn't do anything. Okay, perfect. Hello. Hey, man. Sir, can we trade from India? I'm not sure. I think you do. I mean, I knew some Indian traders, so I do think it's possible. Regarding your question, I think it's possible to trade from India. And guys, regarding the mentoring, I see now that some of you messaged me on Telegram regarding the details. As soon as I am done with this trading session, I will get back to you. Okay? Don't worry. I won't forget to get back to you. Just mentioned it so you know why I am not responding now. Let's quickly do a short video to post it on the story, because like this maybe more will join since they will see that we are live. Okay, everyone, so we are live on YouTube for the trading session as promised, and so far I have my eyes on USHF and Nasdaq. Okay, we could have a plus depending on the market structure shift on these two. And yeah, apart from that, the news affected the market in a big way. Okay, we can see these huge candlesticks, but yeah, we just gotta wait. We just gotta wait and see if any A plus setups will be presented. And on that note, you should consider joining us. You should consider joining us live. I will drop the link now as well. And if you decide to join us, see you in the live. Okay, thought to make a short video for the people that weren't able to join yet. Maybe they will join us, maybe not. It's perfectly fine. Thought to give them a quick market update as well. Why do I have this theme song in my mind? I didn't watch Star Wars lately, so if you guys are wondering why I have it in my mind, I don't know why. Just because. So yeah. Oh wait, was it Star Wars? Yeah, it was from Star Wars, this one. Yeah, definitely. don't don't mind me, guys. What do you think about EU? So EU, it swept the bottom liquidity level, but there's no higher time frame confluence on this pair. Okay, so unfortunately, I don't really like how it looks like, if I'm being totally honest. Yeah. who was your mentor when you started your journey or you learned it on your own? So for me, it was pretty mixed, I would say, because you see, when I started, I was super impatient. I bought multiple courses and it was a waste of time and money as well. Not because they weren't good, but because I was dumb to think that I can basically combine what I was learning from these courses and combine it all together and therefore have a great strategy. And you can guess how that went. But then in time, what I did is I picked the concepts that I've understood and that I liked, and I started backtesting a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot. And like this, I was able to come up with different variations to try different things, to try different confluences, and that's how I was able to develop the systems that I am using, you know. So yeah, hope that that made sense. That sounds like Indiana Jones. No way. Is it Indiana Jones? Oh yes, I think it is. And you know why? You know why it is? Because I was at a escape room 2 weeks ago, and it was a Indiana Jones escape room. That's why I have this song in my mind, bro. And yeah, it is Indiana Jones. Wow, this is so random. I'm not gonna lie. This is so random. Yeah, man, it's Indiana Jones. I was at a escape room 2 weeks ago, right after Christmas, and yeah, I don't know why. For some reason, I now have this song in mind. But thanks for thanks for telling me the right one, because I thought it was Star Wars. I don't know why I thought it was Star Wars, but yeah. Oh, I forgot to share it over here. 1 second, guys. Let me share this short video, and then I will look at the charts and see if there's anything new. Possibly not. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, my back hurts. This year I wanna buy a how's it called? A massage chair? Yeah, like the ones you see in the malls, you know? I wanna buy a chair like that. I think it's gonna be super beneficial for my back, and because I my back hurts sometimes, and it hurts a lot, and it's really annoying. Okay. Oh, I forgot to post it on the story. My bad. Okay, let's. Okay. Yeah, that's Indiana Jones. Yeah, now I know why. At least I know why I had this song in mind. But thanks, guys, for letting me know. Um, can you make the option to be a member on YouTube and so the members can see VIP videos? I'm not sure what you mean, but that wouldn't be fair for the people that are in the VIP, if I'm being totally honest. Have you watched Squid Game season 2? I just started the first episode yesterday with my girlfriend. We finished a another TV show, the Fool Me Once TV show. It was a really cool one. I don't know, guys. I don't know if you guys saw it. It's on Netflix, I think. And before that, we watched The Gentleman, also another Netflix show, pretty cool. And now we started the season 2 of Squid Game, and it looks pretty interesting. It looks pretty interesting, but please do not spoil me. Do not drop a spoiler. I am really curious to see um, how this season will go, and yeah, because the season 1 was insane. I'm not gonna lie. It was really addictive. That's that's certain. Okay. Yep, you should have started dropping. Okay, let's check these bad boys out to see if there's anything new. Uh, Looks like it isn't. Wow, US 30 is on some smoke. Look at how look at how it's running. Yeah, I mean, yep, nothing. We just gotta wait. We just got to wait. Okay, let's check the live chat out. Let's see what you guys have to say. Um, Hey, I watched your 24-hour trading in my car. At the end of the video, my back was hurting only thinking about yours. That's really cool, man. That's really cool. Yeah, I mean, bro, my back was aching like crazy after that day. Even though I was like with the seat, I was as further back as possible. It was hurting me a lot. You know, to sit for like 10 hours, 9 hours straight, that's a lot. So that's really fun though. That's really fun. Um, Alex said I was a nerd as a kid and obsessive over it. Star Wars, all the classics, franchises, lol. Yeah, me too, man. Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, probably Lord of the Rings more than Star Wars, in my opinion. Personally, that was my favorite movie growing up. Like my favorite series of movies. I would watch it anytime, even today. Nowadays, I would watch Lord of the Rings any day of the week, and I will not be bored. And trust me, guys, when I say that when I was like 7 or 8 years old, I literally knew all of the things that they were discussing in that movie. Um, that's how many times I watched those movies and rewatched them. But they're great movies. They're just great movies. Also, the Hobbit series is great. Why not? I think you know what I think I'm gonna make time in my free time. I will start watching I will start watching the Hobbit movies and then the Lord of the Rings ones. That will be really cool. Harry Potter as well. Great series. Once again, one of the best. I'm 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 asking myself why there's no new ones that are as good as those back in the day. You know, because back in the day we had Star Wars, we had the Lord of the Rings, we had Harry Potter. You know, And nowadays I feel that it's there's nothing on that level. Like there's no series on that level. And I wonder why. Because it's way easier, in my opinion, to create a movie nowadays than it was 20 years ago when those movies were created, or 25 years ago. Um, yeah, I legit wonder why. Because I do not see a movie, a series of a movie series on that level, if I'm being honest. um, Indiana Jones included. Yeah, that one as well. Great one. What time do you start looking at the chart? So 2:30 p.m. UK time, as you guys saw today. Maybe VVG on UChef. Yeah, it is a VVG, but there's no market structure shift. Oh yeah, the Dune movies are good. The Dune movies are great as well. But still, I mean, are they on Lord of the Rings level? I'm not sure. Personally, I would say no. I mean, yes, Dune is great, great story. The actors are great as well, but it's not on that Lord of the Rings level. You know, that's my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just my opinion on Dune. Um, Squid Game last episode will shock you a lot. No spoilers. Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Facts. um, do you watch football? Yes, sometimes I do. I love the English football. In my opinion, the English football is the most competitive and the best league in the world. I might get some hate from this for this, but that's just my opinion. I think the English football, the UK football, is the best in the world, because it's a lot of competition there. There's a lot of big teams. Very big derbies. Even though I like Spanish football a lot as well, I'm a big fan of Real Madrid. But I still give it to the English people. English football is the best, in my opinion, in the world. In terms of league, I'm not saying country level, but in terms of the national league, I think they're on top. But yeah, I do like football. For example, the World Cup, I watched it closely. The Euros as well. The Euros, I pretty much watched every single game. Um, Champions League as well. I like to watch the finals and whatnot. So yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of football. Uh, yeah, Dune movies knocks off the good ones, not as good. Yeah, that's true. That was another one I loved as a kid. The books specifically. You're talking about Lord of the Rings, Star Wars level. Yep. Lord of the Rings is still God tier for sure. Exactly. Exactly. Like I don't know, man. Those movies were everything about them was great. Like for example, nowadays, whenever I go to the cinema to a new movie, I swear there's moments of cringe. First of all, like there's moments of cringe, and there's moments where like the speech is not on point. Like they talk about stuff that doesn't make sense, or they shouldn't be talking about it. Whereas with movies as The Lord of the Rings or Star Wars, like everything is on point, from the speech to the way they act to the way they talk, like everything is super on point. There's no cringe parts, there's no unnecessary speeches, like everything is super on point, and that's what I love about them. Like the attention to detail on those movies, and I'm not even talking about the graphics and whatnot because they are also great. Knowing that those movies are 20 years old, it's amazing, like the attention to detail is just amazing. So another movie though that has been a more recent one that I think is like god tier is The Life of Pi. I don't know if you guys know that movie. I mean recent. I think it launched like 8 years ago, but of course it's more recent than Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. Of course, it's not a series. It's just one movie, but I feel that that movie was again one of those god tier movies. You know, I mean, still lately there's been some great movies. The one with the Oppenheimer one was amazing. Hats off. And there's still some great new ones as well that I cannot think of now, but generally I do think that the older ones were a lot better, you know. So yeah. NAS 100 market structure on 1 minute. I am not trading the 1 minute, brother, and even though it was, yeah, it was a market structure shift, but it went straight down. But yeah, I'm not taking trades on the 1 minute. Uh, pu- 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 Bro, what was your biggest dream as a child and have you achieved it? So I would say I did. My biggest dream was to live life on my own terms and do what I like, and I achieved this with trading. You know, I'll go back to this question, but first let me check if we have anything new. So gold. Oh, what did I do? Sorry, nothing. US 30, nothing. GBP USD, nothing. Euro USD, nothing. And GJ in between. Yeah, so nothing going on for now. Roni, regarding your question, are we trading or not? Too much going around. Yes, we are, brother, but as you know, trading is 90% waiting. So that's what we are pretty much doing now. That's what we are doing now. We are waiting to see if we can get a setup. So yeah. We just gotta wait and sit on our hands. The only potential setup is on NAS 100 or on USHEF for now. Okay, we gotta wait for a market structure shift and we'll see from there. That's what we gotta do. So yeah, we just gotta wait on that. We just got to wait on that. So yeah, regarding the biggest dream, that was my biggest dream, to be able to live on my own terms and be happy whilst doing it and do what I love. And I was able to achieve it with trading. And of course, my dream was to buy a car. That was my goal with trading in the first place. So yeah, I was able to achieve it with trading, and I'm super thankful for it. Why trade so many pairs? I only trade these 7 here, Roni. I trade GBP JPY, Euro USD, GBP USD, US 30, Gold, NAS 100, and USD CHF. These 7 pairs are the ones I trade. Or wait, yeah, 7, sorry. Well, yeah, there are 7 pairs. My bad. For one sec, I thought there were 8, and I was like, what? But yeah, I trade these 7 pairs, and there are 7 pairs because like this, I can filter them out and only look to get to trade the one that provides, or the ones that provide a plus setup. You know, that's why I have these 7 pairs in my watch list, and it's not hard to keep track. You guys can see that I'm able to do it, so yeah, it's all good. Uh, Hello, sir. Hey, man. How's it going? Bro, how to calculate pips in USO? Please teach me. So VJ, it's very simple. You gotta use a position size calculator, and all you gotta do is go ahead, input the amount you want to risk, then the stop loss in terms of pips, and then you will hit the calculate button, and you will be able to know how much you need to input on that specific trade. You know, and I would highly appreciate it if you won't drop the same message twice, because it wouldn't uh, it wouldn't be fair for the other people. Imagine everyone would drop the same message twice. It will be very noisy in here. Okay, so just drop a message and I'll get back to it. 9:30 a.m. New York Open is the same Forex, because I hardly see people talking about Forex opens and it's really confusing. I trade only EU and GU. So 9:30 a.m. New York is the New York Stock Exchange Open. You know, that's when probably the most volatility kicks in the market, and that's when I'm starting to look at the charts. You know, that's when I'm opening the charts and I start to look for setups at 9:30 a.m. New York time. Uh, Exactly. Well said, Crypto King. The stock exchange opens at 9:30 a.m. I want to see you trade live so I can write down your stats. Yeah, I mean, the stats are there in my group. This week, I only caught one trade, the one from yesterday, that was a winner on gold. And today, so far, we have nothing to take. Okay, like I said, I have my eyes on USHF and on NASDAQ. NASDAQ doesn't look great anymore. It just continued to head lower. And most likely, we don't have a higher time frame confluence anymore. Let's check the 4 hour. And we also swept this level here on the 1 hour. Let's check the 4 hour. Yeah, I mean, we are in a new 4 hour VVG. Yeah, I mean, it really depends on the market structure shift here. Okay, so 4 hour VVG. It's a 4 hour VVG. And let's go on the 5 minute. Again, could be an A plus depending on the market structure shift. On MSS. Okay. And then on gold and these other pairs, there's just nothing going on. Okay. Nothing, and nothing. Okay. We just gotta wait. Hello, sir. Hey, man. Hey, master. How's it going? Bro, you have a lot of experience now in trading, so what will you suggest? Trading your own funds or trading prop firm? If with own funds, then how to manage spreads? Well, this really boils down to how much you have to spend on a personal account. If you know that you have a lot of money on the side and you're okay with trading that amount, you know, it's not a amount that you depend on every single day, then yes, you could consider trading your own personal funds. But if on the other side, if on the other hand, you don't have a lot of capital sitting on the side, and that you're okay with trading, then I would recommend the prop firm route. Okay. And I would say probably 90% of people are in that case. You know, they start trading because they want to make more money. And of course, knowing that that's why they start, it means that they don't have a lot of money in the first place. So in my opinion, the best route, especially at the beginning, would be the prop firm route. And then of course, in parallel, you can try to scale up your own personal account to build it with the profits you'll make from the prop firm account. So it's really personal preference, in my opinion. It's really personal preference. But like I said, ask yourself, if you want to trade a personal account, in my opinion, it is very important to trade money that you don't rely on. Okay, money that you are okay with losing. That's my suggestion. Why didn't you take sale NAS at the retest? Because I do not trade that. I don't trade retests. Okay, brother. You send too much random trades on Telegram, so it's difficult to have stats. Well, at the end of the week, I always send the stats, and now I will take a lot less trades as well, because I will only focus on A+ setups, and that means that I will take a lot less trades, not a lot less, but less trades than normally. 1 trades a day. Yeah, I mean, I don't focus on a specific number of trades per day. In my opinion, that's not right to do, because there's going to be days where the market will provide you a setup, and there's going to be days where the market will provide you no setup, you know. And in the days where the market will provide you no setup, it is best to just leave it as is and don't take any setups, instead of forcing it just because you want to have 1 to 2 setups a day, you know. So in my opinion, it would be best to be very picky with the trades that you are taking. And if there's a day where you see an A+ setup, you take it, and then you see another A+ setup, then go take them both, you know. And then if there's a day where you see no setup whatsoever, then don't trade at all, you know. Don't take 2 setups or 1 setup just because you want to meet that threshold of having 1 or 2 trades a day. This is my personal opinion, because we cannot control the markets and be like, okay, I want to have at least 1 to 2 trades every single day, or I want to have 3 trades, or I want to have 4 trades. I'm just giving out examples here, you know. It would be best to just take what the market gives you, if it gives you something. If not, just move on and wait till the next day. You know, what's the best broker? In my opinion, like I said, the broker that I also use is IC Markets. Can you price prop firms with ICT Silver Bullet? Yes, it's possible. You can pass prop firm challenges with the ICT Silver Bullet. You gotta be careful with the rules, with the trading rules, and also with the risk management. Use prop firm payout to fund personal. As far as spread goes, add the spread to your SL. So say your spread is 2 pip, your SL 5 pip, calculate 7 pips to give room for spread. Exactly. You always need to include the spread to the SL and also to the entry, because sometimes price might go super close to the entry and just tap you in, and because it didn't take the spread in consideration, you won't get triggered, you know. So yeah, but you said it well. You said it well, Crypto King. Using prop firm to fund personal is a really good idea. Bro, show some examples when you got SL with this strat. I have plenty of them in my group because I also lose, of course. I have plenty of examples. But recent ones I don't, because I just started trading yesterday for this year, you know. And so far I only had one single trade yesterday on gold, and it was a winner. But don't worry, I'll start posting losers as well. And I think I'll start posting them on Instagram as well, as I would normally do. And you guys will be able to see it over there as well. Okay? Let's see. How much do you recommend to start trading with? Well, this again is up to you. It's personal preference. You know, it's up to how much you're okay with starting. Is it $1,000? Is it $5,000? Is it $10,000? Is it 500 euros? You know, it's really up to you to decide whether which amount is the most suitable one to start with, because I cannot decide that for you. You are the only one that can decide that. I would say, as a rule of thumb, start with any amount that you feel comfortable with. If let's say you have 3,000 euros saved up, that's all of your savings. That was my case when I started. I had 3,000 euros saved up. In my opinion, it wouldn't be wise to start with the whole amount. No, it would be wise to start with 20% of that amount, you know, to not feel at risk. My case, I blew that amount within the first 2 to 3 months. You know, I blew that whole amount within the first 2 to 3 months because I was impatient. I wanted to get rich quick, and you guys already can guess how that went. So I would say start with a amount that you feel comfortable with. Okay, that is extremely, extremely important, because you will find that trading with pressure is pretty impossible. You know, you will make a lot of mistakes when you want to trade with when you're trading with pressure, and you do not want that. What is your Telegram? So my Telegram, you will be able to message me privately if you click the first link down below in this live session's description. You will be able to click the link to apply for my mentoring program. You will be redirected to the mentoring landing page, and over there you will have the contact me button that you will be able to click, and then of course you will be able to get in touch with me on Telegram. How much to start trading with? If your noob start low till you get confident. If your noob start low till you get confident, after that it all depends on your overall goal each week or month. Yeah. Anyways, either way, it would be good to start low. That's what I wanted to say by only say start with 20% of the amount you have saved up to not feel that pressure. Elon Musk wants to buy Liverpool. Wow, I didn't knew that. I didn't knew that. That would be pretty. That would be pretty crazy. I didn't knew he was into football. Regarding the backtest, I do have a video where I literally back the strategy on my YouTube channel. So you can go ahead and watch that one. I think I posted it like 2 months ago on my YouTube channel, or 2 months ago. After this live trading session, if you want, you can click my channel, scroll, and you will find it. You'll find the backtest. How long do you still think before USD CHF will give a shift? Brother, I would love to tell you, but I don't know. I cannot predict that. I don't even know if it will give a shift, you know? If anything, we could just literally stay 1 hour and 10 more minutes on the chart without having a setup. That is also possible, you know? Like I said, trading is 90% waiting. Trading is 90% waiting, and we need to be okay with it. So, yeah, we gotta wait. Right now, there's nothing going on. There is literally nothing going on. Which indicators do you use? I already answered this question like 20 minutes ago. I don't use any, as you can see here. For the swing strategy, though, I do use the Fibonacci. I do use the Fibonacci tool, and the 1 second. See, yeah, the shift will be here. Yeah, I do use only the Fib tool. I don't use any other ones like the EMAs or the moving averages or RSI, MACD. I don't use any of those. I'm not saying they don't work. I just don't use them. You know. Let's check my battery real quick. Yeah, so we just need to wait now and see if we'll have a beautiful shift, because that's what we are waiting on right now. We just gotta wait. If not, it's all good. Like I said, I am not going to force anything. We are already up this week with the gold trade from yesterday, so either way, and even if we wouldn't have been up from yesterday's trade, I still wouldn't have forced it. Like I said, I'm only going to aim to take the A+ setups, and if there's going to be days with no setups, then so be it. We still have 1 hour and 10 minutes left until the trading session will be over, so it's too soon to speak. Where do you think price should break before you can consider a shift? Okay, so here at USD CHF, I am looking at this level here. Okay, this is the level I am looking at, and on NASDAQ, it's this one right here currently, because price could do something like this. It could create another high here, and then I would look for this one to get broken, you know. But currently, this is the level that I am looking at. And on USD CHF, it's this one right here. Okay, but of course, like I said, price could form something like this, and then I would wait for this one to get broken. Okay, so yeah, hope it makes sense. How much have you made from yesterday's trade? 1%. I risked 0.5% on my 200k prop firm account, and I made 1% because I aimed for the 2RR target. Bro, I got stop loss yesterday with this strategy. What do you think? Why may I can choose liquidity or MSS well? Well, it depends, because I have no clue whether you picked a wrong market structure shift or a wrong liquidity level. Because, for example, myself, I only had one single trade yesterday, and it was a winner, you know. So I don't know, maybe you took the wrong market structure shift, maybe you took a wrong liquidity level. I don't know what to tell you, you know. So yeah. Watch GU. Yeah, I'm on GU here, but let's see. In terms of higher time frame confluence, yeah, we don't really got any. I mean, if this candlestick will close above this line here, this hourly candlestick, That could be a confluence because it shows us that it will be a shift right after the sweep, which is good. But let's see. We need to see how this candlestick will close. Okay, GJ swept the low. GJ swept the low and it's looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's rejecting from this hourly VVG. 4 hour, nothing going on. Daily, nothing going on. But it looks pretty good in terms of the liquidity sweep. Okay, we can see it's a beautiful sweep. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. It's important to see how this how the next 5 minute candlestick will close, because the hourly candlestick will close basically, and it's going to be important for us to see how it will close. Okay, that's what we need to look for right now. We need to wait 5 more minutes and then we'll be able to have a more clearer picture. What percentage you risk per trade? I risk 0.5 or 1%. But of course, I only stick to either one of the two. You know, I don't risk 0.5% on one trade and then 1% on the other trade on the same account. If I have two accounts, then on one I might risk 0.5 and then on the other one I might risk 1%. How many TPs? I only have one. I aim for the 2RR as the take profit. What liquidity you look for sweep? Is it latest one on M15 time frame? No, I look on the 1 hour time frame for the liquidity sweep. Bro, which confluences do you consider while trading this strategy? So as you saw, the higher time frame confluences are very important. I need to see, okay, where is price at? Is it at a higher time frame fair value gap, higher time frame supply or demand? Do we have a beautiful shift right after the sweep? That's also a big confluence. How the liquidity level is looking like, how the displacement is looking like, how the fair value gap is looking like. Okay, all of these combined can give me a plus setup. Or time frame liquidity doesn't matter. I don't understand what you mean. What do you think about turtle soup ICT? I think that can work as well, but it really depends on your style and how you apply it, the trading plan behind it, the risk management as well. It really depends on all of these things, because quite frankly guys, there's people that trade trend lines, you know, that trade super basic strategies and they are profitable with them, you know, because that's the thing in trading. It's not about having the most complex strategy. It's about having the suitable strategy to you, to keep it simple and then just continue applying it. You know, that's literally all there is to trading. How many funded accounts do you have? So currently I have two. I have one on Nova and one on FTMO, and I also have one on Sabio Trade. And my goal this year is to be able to diversify, to be able to hit some max fundings on specific prop firms and scale up. Of course, I had more at one time. I think the max funding I had was 800, but I blew that fourth account, and that's why I have less now. You know, so yeah. Bro, do you also send trades in the VIP before you take it, like the exact setup, so they can just copy paste it, or you just teach there? No, I send the exact setup before I take it. For example, yesterday with the gold setup, I've sent it, and 2 minutes afterwards we were able to enter it. You know, and I do think I will post a YouTube video this week on that gold setup. I will post a YouTube video to make a recap on it, because it was a very beautiful trade. It was a plus setup, and I think that you guys have a lot to learn from it. So make sure to stay tuned for it. I think I'll either post it on Friday or on Saturday here on YouTube. I mean, if you know, on one video of YouTube you took 15-minute liquidity sweep, and then today you are taking 15-minute ones. Oh, you mean the one in the car? Yeah, the one in the car. I took the 15 minutes one, the 15-minute one, because I also traded the London session. And in my opinion, if you trade the London session with this strategy, it would be best to take the liquidity levels on the M15 and then get the entry on the 1 minute. But for the New York session, I look for the liquidity levels on the hourly, and I enter on the 5 minute. Now I understand what you were talking about, brother. Hope it makes sense now. Okay, 1 minute left until the hourly candlestick closes. Bro, wish me luck. I'm entry in 96.5 for Bitcoin. I pick long, leverage 75x. Nice. Good luck. Good luck, brother. I hope Bitcoin will head to the upside and will bring you some good profits. Swing high and swing low. Yeah, correct. That is correct. Okay, 20 more seconds. Let's see how this hourly candlestick will close. And then we will be able to enter our last half of the game, if that's a thing. So yeah, let's see. Okay, the hourly candlestick will close now. So let's see. UCHEF, beautiful rejection from this hourly supply, and it's a 4-hour supply as well. So yeah, UCHEF is still on the table. If we get a beautiful shift, we will take it. Let's check NASDAQ. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. This looks really beautiful. Okay, so it rejected clearly from this 4-hour VVG. And now on the 5 minute, we want to wait for that shift. Okay, if we get that shift, we will enter. So these two look pretty good. They look pretty promising. Now, let's look at US 30. Okay, US 30, a very beautiful sweep. Okay, if we look at the 4-hour, we rejected from this 4-hour VVG as well, which is also a great confluence. And now let's go on the 5 minute. Okay, let's go on the 5 minute, because we might have a shift here. Okay, we might have a shift here as well. So again, A plus potential depending on shift. Depending on shift, on market structure shift. Okay, looks really good. Looks really good. Higher time frame confluence on all of these. Okay, we can see we have higher time frame confluence. Now it all depends on how the shift will look like. Okay, looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. They both look pretty good. We want to see a aggressive displacement, a fair value gap, volume in our direction, and yeah, again, I'm going through the checklist. I always have a checklist by my side, and I'm always going through it. GBP USD, not really giving anything, and to be honest here, I don't have a higher time frame confluence. Okay, there is no higher time frame confluence on GBP USD, hence why I do not think I will get involved. So let's put it here as the last pair. The Euro USD, I think it's the same story here as well. Yeah, nothing on the hourly, 4-hour, nothing as well, and daily, yeah, nothing. Okay, so same story for Euro USD. Let's put it down here. Let's check GJ. Yeah, GJ is looking pretty good. Okay, GJ is looking pretty good. It rejected from a beautiful 1-hour VVG here. 1-hour VVG. You can see rejected from it right there. 4-hour nothing, and daily nothing, but that hourly VVG looks really good, beautiful. Okay, it rejected from it nicely, and it's also a shift right after the sweep, which is again a good added confluence. Okay, so right here, this could be a plus, once again depending on the market structure shift. Okay, so we do have a bunch of potentials depending on MSS. Okay, and gold is just in between Gold is just in between the liquidity levels. Okay, so these ones I checked. So yeah, let's just wait for now on these ones, on the ones with green, because these are the ones that we are focused on. Okay, US 30 might give us a shift. Yeah, so let's stay on US 30 for now, because it's the closest one to give us a setup. Thing is, this fair value gap right here as is pretty big. You know, like even if price would have broken that level, the TP would have been past the liquidity level, which is not ideal. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we're going to have a setup over here, but let's wait. Let's wait and find out. Yeah, we just gotta wait. Bro, what if we if market swept your liquidity before New York session? Well, it depends if it gives a market structure shift, because if it sweeps it before I start looking at the chart, and then I start looking at the chart, I see that the liquidity was swept, and only then it gives me the market structure shift, I will still take it, you know. But if it already gave a market structure shift as well before the New York session, then I will not take it anymore. You know, I will not consider it anymore. So yeah, right now there is no shift here. Okay, there is no break, no nothing. And even if it would have broke it with this week, that's a weak break. You know, I wouldn't like it. So let's just wait. C chart BTC is crash, everyone liquid 205 million. I don't know what you mean, but okay. Does MSS always be considered when it breaks the wick, or can it be considered on the body? And the MSS should be a candle body closing above, or a wick will also be a MSS. Theoretically, a wick is also a MSS, but a beautiful MSS, a plus setup MSS, is a shift where we have a full body closing above that high or that low. You know, that is the highest confluence market structure shift. Okay. Hey guys, please hit the like button. I can be the only one that appreciates this video and live trading session. Hey, appreciate you, bro. Thanks a lot for saying that. It means a lot. It means a lot, and thank you guys for hitting the like button. It really means a lot, and I'm glad that you enjoy it. Everybody already gave the like when I joined the live. Nice, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Big boy. I don't know if you're spamming us with the crypto messages or not, but I would highly appreciate it if you would stop, because we're not really that interested in crypto over here. Okay, as you can see, we are trading a different market, so I would appreciate it if you would stop with the crypto messages. Good afternoon, just joined from South Africa. Could you do a video or demonstration on how you calculate lot size in indices? First of all, good afternoon. And like I said, it's really simple. All you gotta do is use a position size calculator. You input the amount you want to risk, you input the stop loss size, you click calculate, and then you know exactly how much you need to risk. Okay? And it depends on the contract size, on the broker that you're trading with. Okay, whether it's a prop firm or a personal broker. It depends on that as well. Because on some, for example, on some brokers, a 1.00 lot on US 30 might mean a 10.00 lot on a different broker. Okay. Do we take a trade? Right now, brother, there's no trade that we can take. Okay. US 30 didn't give us a shift. USD CHF didn't give us a shift. Nasdaq still didn't give us a shift, and same with GJ. Okay, and these other ones, gold is in between. GU and EU aren't looking good. Okay, so for now, the best thing we can do is wait. We still have 50 minutes left. So yeah, we just gotta wait. I'm waiting for YouTube video for choosing true liquidity levels from you. The video that I will drop this week might help you because it's gonna be a breakdown video on the gold trade that I took yesterday, and you will be able to see the liquidity levels that I picked. Okay, and you will see that they were valid highs, that it was a valid high and a valid low. I just lost my 1% in 5K account. I need to recover. It's not a problem. 1% drawdown isn't big. Make sure you continue sticking to your plan, apply proper risk, and just keep it simple. Okay, keep it simple because it is possible for you to recover. Don't revenge trade. Okay, don't FOMO into trades to try and recover it faster if there's no opportunities. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Bro, I'm thinking of joining your mentorship and pass my funded account with that and also learn with you. Nice. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. And yeah, why not? It's definitely possible. I've done it with plenty of other people as well. And if you'll just stick to the plan and basically do as I will tell you and as I will teach you, you will be able to do it. Okay. And like I said, if you want to apply it, I mean, I assume you already applied for it and messaged me on Telegram. But if you haven't, click the first link in my live session description. Click that link, and then you will be able to message me on Telegram. And right after I end the session, I will get back to you guys with the mentoring details. Okay. So you mean after Bosch and sweep, it means valid swing high and valid high and low. I don't really understand what you mean, bro. I'm sorry. If you can say again, please. How do I join private mentorship? Like I said, first link down below in the description. You click it, you will be able to then message me on Telegram to apply for it, and I will get back to you after this session ends. Okay? I'm gonna take your trade. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we will have a trade today, because we might not have a trade today. Okay? Like I said, I'm not gonna force anything. If I see something clear, I will take it. If not, I won't. Yeah, nothing for now. We just got to sit on our hands and wait. Still 48 minutes left. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. So I mean breakout structure and inducement sweep, it means valid swing high and low and your liquidity levels. So for me, a valid high or a valid low is a formation of at least two candlesticks in the same direction. That's literally the easiest explanation I can give. Crypto King said, I've been with Dan from October 2021. Wow. So I think you brother are a even older member than Alex. Wow, that's 4 years, bro. That's crazy. 4 years. I think you're one of the most oldest members, because Alex said he was since 3 years, and now you said October 2021, so that's 3 years and a half. Yeah. Wow. So you're definitely in there with one of my oldest members. That's great. That's really cool to know, man. Wow, it's really unreal how fast the time flew past, man. I'm not gonna lie. Dean, first of all, brother, I would appreciate it if you will not spam with the same message. Like you saw, I get back to every single message, so there's no need for you to drop the same message 3 times. Um, the the reason I only stream publicly once a week is because this is because that's what the time allows me, you know. Because in the other days, on Monday, I basically go live privately with my community, and then on the other days, I have other things to do as well, and I also need to be active with my community members. You know, we also do. I also have to do some one-on-ones with some of them. I still need to trade myself during this session, as well as sending the trades in the group, and that's why I am currently able to go only on Tuesday live publicly, if that makes sense. You know, because in the training session, for example, tomorrow when I won't go live, for example, I'm gonna trade the same exact time from 2:30 p.m. till 5 p.m. But in that time, whenever I will just sit like this on the chart and there will be no setup, what I usually do is I place alerts at the levels that I need to be careful of. And in the meantime, I do something else that I need to do. I either answer messages, because I get a ton of messages daily from the people that are in my group, and I do other stuff as well. You know, that's why currently I'm only able to go publicly live once a week. I hope that makes sense, because I need to allocate time towards the other things as well. That's why I always say that if you like the style of trading, this style of trading, and if you like me as well, of course, then you can always consider joining us in the private group, you know, and get access to everything that we do there daily, basically, you know, instead of only once a week, if that makes sense. So yeah, hope this answered your question. Yeah, I mean, the volatility seems to slow down slowly, but let's see. Let's see what other questions we have here. Then from October of 2021, I didn't think it was that long. Yeah, man, it's unreal how fast time flew by. It really is unreal. I'm not gonna lie. Crypto King, are you profitable? Oh yeah, he is. He is. I can assure you that he is profitable. How do the markets look right now? They look interesting, but the volatility started to slow down. However, it's still too soon to speak. We have 45 minutes left till the session will end. So yeah, like I said, it's no big deal for me. A day where I didn't take a trade is still a good day. You know, for me, a bad day is a day when I go against my plan, and recently that barely happens. You know, and you'll see that that is what's most important when it comes to trading. Yeah, I've been trading from 2016, but I love that once you get it, it's a very simple strat. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you a lot. What was your biggest profit in a month? That's a good question. That's a good question. Uh, I think it was last year. I don't know. It was I think April or May. Yeah, April or May. It was a five-figure one. It was close to, I would say, 18,000. Yeah, it was 16 or 17, somewhere around those numbers. That was like the biggest month I had so far in terms of, yeah, because that's the time when I had the biggest funding I had so far, and I was basically aiming for 2% on each account, and combined it brought a huge payout, if that makes sense. Because personally, how I play around with the funded accounts, I never go past 3 or 4% on the funded account, because I always like to lock in the payout. I make profit, I lock in the payout. I make profit, I lock in the payout. You will never see me try to aim for a 16% profit. I much rather aim for a 3% profit, and then with that money I scale up, I get another account, and I try to scale the accounts, and from there qualify for a bigger payout, um, rather than just having one single account and trying to hit home runs. Because I'm not saying it's not possible to aim for a 16% payout. It definitely is, but it's less likely, and it's also risky. Because it also means that you will take more trades, or you will apply a bigger risk. Whereas in my opinion, I just always prefer to lock in the payouts. Make 2-3%, lock it in. Make 2-3%, lock it in. That's how I personally like to do it, because like this you will also keep the account for a longer period of time. Because eventually, trust me, many people don't talk about this. Only some traders talk about this. But what you need to understand is that sooner or later, no matter how much you won't like to lose it, you will lose the funded account. Trust me. No matter how profitable you will be, sooner or later you will eventually blow the account, and then you will start all over again. It's not a problem. The goal is to be able to stack up payouts, and basically when you blow it, to feel nothing, and then get a new one, pass it, and so on and so forth. And that's why I said that I always like to aim for smaller percentages, to be able to lock in the payout and play it safer until I eventually have to do it all over again, if that makes sense. Please leave live saved with your YouTube account. I want to rewatch from beginning later. Thank you. No worries. It will be saved. The live session will stay on YouTube, and you will be able to revisit it whenever you want. Bro, why do you have different prop accounts and not a single but big account? Like trading on 3-4 accounts and on one is easy. So that's a good question, brother. And in the past, I used to want that as well, but I don't know if you are familiar with what happened with my Forex funds, which was in the top 3 of prop firms. It was there with FTMO. My Forex funds was one of the biggest prop firms, at that time, and they collapsed. And guess what? I had I'm not sure anymore if I had max allocation with them, or I was close to have max allocation with them. But either way, I had more than one account with them. And when they collapsed, I lost all my funding with them, just like that. And they were one of the biggest prop firms at that time. I think they were right after FTMO in terms of popularity. So when that happened, I knew that I will never ever put all my eggs in one basket, if that makes sense. And instead of trying to say, okay, I'm gonna scale up with this one specific prop firm, and I will buy 5 accounts because I want to trade this prop firm alone and have the max allocation. Instead, what I like to do now is say, okay, I buy 1 account with this prop firm, another one with this prop firm, another 2 accounts with this prop firm, and like this, I diversify. And in case something happens with either one of these prop firms, I know for a fact that I'm safe, because I have all these other accounts sitting on the side. So that's why I don't have all accounts at one single prop firm, purely because of this. Because I don't want that to happen again. And like I said, my Forex funds was one of the biggest prop firms at that time. No one expected it to disappear, and and I'm not saying that prop firms don't work. Of course, I still use them. I still use them. I still am a huge fan of prop firms, but I am a huge fan of diversifying. After that situation, I've learned a lesson, and I've learned that it's best to not put all your eggs in one basket, and that's why I prefer having more accounts with more prop firms than only one single one, if that makes sense. you know. Yeah. Let's see. Let's do a quick rundown. Yushev looking pretty slow. Nasdaq as well. GJ as well. Gold as well. And these two, I mean, I wouldn't look to enter these two anyways. Yeah, the volatility seems to slow down. The volatility seems to be way lower than it was before. Only US 30 seems to be the one that still has some good volume within. But yeah, there's no setup that was presented. Okay, we can see this was a perfectly equal high. And even though if this week would have been slightly higher than this one, I still wouldn't take it, because that's a weak break of structure. Okay, that's a weak break of structure, and that wouldn't be a plus setup. Bro, you trade on gold? Yes, I do trade on gold, and I caught a super beautiful win on it yesterday. And right now on gold, there's nothing. Okay, there's nothing to analyze. And the win I caught yesterday on gold, why not quickly recap it? It was right here. Okay, so this is exactly when I opened the chart. I marked this low here. This was my bottom liquidity level. This was the upper one. This one was swept right here, the bottom one. I also zoomed out to see if we have any confluences. We have a 1 hour VVG, and check this out. We were rejecting from this very beautiful 4 hour demand level. Okay, so a higher time frame confluence. After that, I went on the 5 minute and I waited for the market structure shift, which I got right here. Check this out. This is a plus market structure shift. Okay, we can see we broke above with big volume. Okay, beautiful candlesticks, beautiful bodies. Okay, aggressive momentum. We have two fair value gaps. Right here was the second one, and I entered on this second fair value gap right here. Placed the stop loss below this low. And of course, I've sent this trade in my group as well, in my private group. The people were able to catch it as well. And then I personally aimed for 1 to 2. Okay, it then triggered. And then we can go on the 1 hour and we can play it out. Had a small pullback and it's played out. And then today it smashed the TP right here. Okay, this was the gold trade I took yesterday. The only trade of this year so far that I took. Okay, so yeah, just thought to do a quick a quick top down analysis on it, because why not. And yeah, right now on gold things look pretty boring. Yeah, nothing to talk about really when it comes to gold. So yeah, I mean, we just gotta wait now. Okay, we just gotta be patient. Like I said, if there won't be any setups, it's not a problem, not at all. Oh, check this out. Nasdaq might give us a setup. Okay, we gotta be careful here. So once again, let's check the hourly. Beautiful sweep. Okay, we had a beautiful sweep right here. We have a 4 hour fair value gap where price rejected from. Daily, I mean, no confluence on the daily, but we do have a higher time frame confluence, which is this 4 hour fair value gap. We also have a shift right after the sweep, which is great. And now on the 5 minute, we need to wait for a beautiful market structure shift. Okay, the liquidity level was on point. Displacement, we need to wait for that displacement. The volume seems pretty fine. The fair value gap now seems to get smaller depending on how this candlestick will close. And yeah, we just gotta wait. So far, this one is the closest one to give us a setup. GJ nothing, NAS 100, let's put it on top of the list. USD yeah, nothing, and US 30, nothing. Okay, let's just fully focus on Nasdaq. Okay, because we might have a setup over here. When it comes to prop accounts, there's rules. Some don't let you hold trades. Some you can be in trades for news a lot. It comes down. A lot of it comes from their rules. Yeah, that as well. With prop, it's better to take small trades from many than take a monster trade. Same I was with you with my Forex funds poof overnight. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that you were affected by that as well. But yeah, I mean, nothing you can do about it. That's why it's best to prevent these things by diversifying. You know, that's the best thing to do. So yeah, let's focus, guys, because we might have that. We might have that market structure shift. It's looking good. It's looking real good. Okay, so entry will be right on this fair value gap. Stop loss will be below this low because we have a fair value gap down there. We have one fair value gap, second one right here. Stop loss will be here. Oh, come on, close with the body, please. Please close with the body. And let's see the TP. Yeah, the TP is just fitting. The TP is just fitting. But yeah, let's see how we manage to close. I would like to see a closure of the full body. If I don't see a closure of the full body, I will not take this setup. Let's see. This looks pretty weak to me. Let's see. No, we're not taking this. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced by it. Let's see. Let's see. It might leave another gap here. No, or not. Very small one. Oh, never mind. But yeah, I mean, this break didn't convince me. Yes, it broke it, but not how I wanted it to, not the way I wanted it to break this high, if that makes sense. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, I will not enter. Even though on the hourly it looks good, right? It had a beautiful sweep on the hourly. On the 4-hour, it rejected from a fair value gap, of course, looking good. Daily, no confluence, but still fine because we have a 4-hour confluence. But on the 5-minute, I don't know. This move right here didn't convince me. Okay, this move right here didn't convince me, and there was another downside to it. This fair value gap here. Okay, we have another fair value gap where price could retest, and I don't really like that. You know, I might be wrong. But this is not an A plus setup for me anymore. Let's see, US 30, U-Chef. Okay, U-Chef might give us something. Let's see. We want to wait for this low to get broken. And I like the volume here. I like this volume so far, so let's put U-Chef on top. US 30, nothing, and GJ, yeah, GJ is just heading lower. Gold, nothing. GU, I mean, GU and Euro USD, I'm not looking to take them. Yes, Euro USD might give us something here, but yeah, I mean, doesn't really have anything to offer. No higher time frame confluence, no 4-hour confluence, no daily confluence. Yeah, I will not take Euro USD, and neither GBP USD. Although the sweep looks pretty good, there's just no higher time frame confluence, you know, and I just don't like this. Yeah, if there's no higher time frame confluence, I won't bother. Gold, nothing. Nasdaq we just discussed. So yeah, on U-Chef, we need to be careful on U-Chef. Oh, the volume slowed down a bit. US 30. Let's see. Maybe US 30 still has some time to give us something. And yeah, let's see. Nasdaq had a big rejection here. But yeah, like I said, I didn't like everything about it, you know, and if I don't like everything about it, I'm not willing to take it. Makes sense. Is there an opportunity in gold right now? Nope, no opportunity. How much is your first winning trade? My first ever winning trade, you mean? Or let me know. Bro, do you also use SMC? I mean, you could say that liquidity and imbalance is smart money concepts, right? So yeah. Can you explain how does a prop firm work? Thank you. I see that crypto answered your question. Basically, you use your money to buy bigger capital as long as you stay within the rule. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, you buy a challenge to see if you qualify, if you can trade a prop firm account. If you pass the challenge, you will have a funded account, and that's the account where you will be able to make money with. You know, of course, if you stay within the rules, like crypto said. Ali, bro, can you explain in detail why this is a weak setup? Is it the selling pressure that created at wick? Yeah, correct. That's the reason I didn't take it. It's because of the indecision of this week. You know, I would have loved to see a full body closure above that high, you know, and I didn't see that. So yeah, that's why I didn't take it. But don't worry, you'll get a in-depth explanation and everything you need to know as soon as you will start with the mentor, because I assume that you said that you want to start, right? Or was it someone else? Hope I didn't mistake. And can we trade from those VVGs that are below? No, because it's not a valid setup anymore, you know. I just don't like how it rejected from this level here. So yeah, it goes against my rules and I do not want that. Wow, look at that rejection. Jesus. Okay, let's see. We still have 25 more minutes. Let's wait and see. Crypto King, thank you. And I thank you as well, Crypto, for explaining the prop firm thing. Hey, how's it going, man? Happy New Year, my brother. Thank you. Thank you very much. Happy New Year to you as well. Hope you're doing good. Yes, I said I will start. Can't wait to be profitable. Nice. I'm glad that you're motivated because this will make things a lot easier with you learning everything that needs to be learned in the mentoring program. And yeah, you'll see. It's not going to be that hard. Like I said, all you gotta do is stick to what we'll discuss and it's gonna be fine, you know? So yeah. Yeah, like I said, exactly as I said, price came and revisited this fair value gap here. Now, of course, it could reject from it and head higher, but that's not our setup anymore, you know? That's not our setup anymore, and yeah, I don't care. Like I said, it wasn't. Like I said here, A plus setup depending on market structure shift, okay? And the market structure shift wasn't amazing, okay? It threw a week and then it went right down. So that's why I didn't pull the trigger on this NASDAQ setup. GJ, nothing. US 30, nothing. And USD CHF, yeah, this was more of a fake out with this week here. Gold, nothing. And I won't even bother to check GBP USD and Euro USD. I'm losing from the crypto. What the best strategy? Brother, I don't trade crypto, so I cannot really advise you what to do when it comes to crypto. I only trade these Forex pairs here and indices and gold. Bro, are funded with Funder Pro? No, I'm not funded with Funder Pro. I don't use that prop firm. Oh, my nose is blocked. 1 second, guys. I need to get some nose drops. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, looks like we won't have a setup today, which is good. Which is okay. I don't mind. Like I said, I respected my plan. Oh, and it's rejecting beautifully from this fair value gap, which is good, but again, uh, didn't like the market structure shift. Okay, I just didn't like it. US 30, U chef. Come on, U chef. Maybe U chef could give us something, okay? If some bearish momentum kicks in the market now, we could have a setup with on U chef. Uh, I think you should because the firm gives daily payouts. Nice, that's cool. You are in Dubai. I am not living in Dubai. Even though in the future I could consider moving to Dubai, I'm not gonna lie. I could consider moving to Dubai. So, yeah, if I do, I'll definitely let you know, guys. Yeah, I mean, these don't look good at all. I don't really like what I'm seeing here. Let's see, GJ, it's down bad. US 30, I mean, let's see. USD CHF is the closest one, and I like this volatility here. I like this bearish momentum. Come on. I like that bearish momentum on USHF. Let's see if we're able to break this low with some volume. That's what I want to see. I want to see a break with some volume behind. Well, after this live, I know why I hit 3 stop losses today. From that NAS 100 trade, I have realized I forced trading. If I were you, I would have taken the trade on it as soon as I have seen the PVG. Yeah, you will see. You will see when we'll start with the mentoring, you will see how trading actually needs to be treated. So don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, I mean, this setup looks pretty good on your shift. Rejected from this level beautifully. Rejected beautifully from it for our supply. Yeah, looks really, really good. For our plus 1 hour supply. Plus 1 hour supply. Really looks good, I'm not gonna lie. But let's see. Let's see. Can we get that shift? Can we get that shift? That's the question. That's the $1,000,000 question. um, I'm still in gold from yesterday. No way. So you're up like what? 1 million? Kidding. But yeah, that's epic. That's epic. Bro, your gold trade was epic. Thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. And yeah, you guys been buzzing about that gold trade. I received so many messages on it today because so many people were able to catch it, and that was nice. That was very nice to see. That's a beautiful sight indeed. So yeah, that was great. That was a great way to start a year. And yeah, let's see. We have 20 minutes left, and UCHEF is the one that I have the most faith in, if that makes sense. But let's see, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it won't give us a setup, and there's a big chance it won't. Twenty 20 minutes left for what? Till the trading session will end, because I end my trading session at 5 p.m. UK time, which is in 16 minutes from now. And I like your I like your username, Mercedes Enjoyer. I love German cars as well, so I can relate. Um, that's awesome. Do you live on YouTube every day? As mentioned, I think 20 minutes ago, no. But I do work every single day with the people that are in my group. They get access to the trades I'm taking daily, also to my strategies. And that's why I said that if you guys like this style of trading, and of course if you like me as well and you resonate with me, then of course if you would like to work with me one on one and trade with me and learn how I trade, then you can consider joining us. You can consider joining us by applying for the mentoring. Thanks, man. You're welcome. What is your favorite Mercedes car? So, of course, I could say that it's the car that I currently own. It's such a great car, man. It's an amazing car. It's the CLA 45S AMG 2021. Yeah, 2021. It's an amazing car. The 4MATIC traction is great. It launches like crazy. Even though it has 420 horsepower, like it's not super big on power, but the launches are brutal in it. And I love it. It's such a cool daily driver as well. It's a great all-rounder. And to be honest, I really like the aspect as well. I really like the looks of it. It's a great looking car in my opinion, and that's why currently I would say that that is my favorite car. And of course, I'm biased as well because that's my car. So, but the AMG GT Black Edition is probably my favorite Mercedes car. Yeah, the AMG GT Black Edition. That is probably my favorite Mercedes car. But yeah, if you guys are thinking to get a CLA 45S, trust me, it's a great car. It's a great all rounder. It's practical as well. It's fast as well. It's comfy as well. The interior is great. I just love this car. I'm in love with it. I loved my previous car as well, the M240i. It was an amazing car. It was more raw, so to say, because it was a rear-wheel drive car. It was more dangerous as well because it was a stage 2 tune. It had almost 500 horsepower, and you can guess a light car with 500 horsepower with rear-wheel drive. That can be a bit dangerous, but that was an amazing car as well. But with that car, it wasn't practical at all. It was a two-door. The boot was really small as well. And in the back, no one could sit in the back, so, and it was a tuned car. It was a tuned car, and yeah, I prefer the CLA 45S more because it's a better all-rounder. The M240i was better when it comes to driving. It was a driver's car, so to say, the M240i, especially with rear-wheel drive. I wouldn't get that car with all-wheel drive. I will never get it with all-wheel drive, the M240i. And the engine, of course, the B58 engine in that car is impeccable. Like the sound was crazy with a downpipe. It's all you need. But yeah, I'm in love with my current car, and I'm super thankful for it. So yeah, I'm recommending it a lot. I highly recommend it. Um, do, 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 do. Dan, mind me asking, how do you deal with losing streaks? I had 3 losses in a row, still stuck with my strategy, but feel like throwing in the towel. A lot of traders say it comes down to psychology. Well, it definitely does. It definitely does. You know, it comes down to understanding that it's just a matter of time. Because trading at the end of the day is a game of probabilities, and you need to be okay with having losing streaks every now and then, same as you would have winning streaks, you know. Same as I would, let's say, win 3 trades in a row. I also understand that there will be times where I can lose 2 or 3 trades in a row, you know. So you need to be okay with the probability aspect, because at the end of the day, that's what trading is. Trading is a game of probability, and until you understand it, it's going to be hard for you to overcome these scenarios, you know. So by reminding yourself that it's a game of probability, that will help you a lot. And on that, also tell yourself that it's only a matter of time, you know. Also remind yourself that it's only a matter of time. German cars are the best. I currently have the new Shape 2 Series 220i. Wow, that's great. It's a very beautiful car. And you know, after I sold my M240i, I was in between getting the new M240i and the CLA 45S. And I went for the CLA 45S because it had 4 doors instead of 2. But the new 2 Series is great looking, in my opinion. It's a very beautiful looking car. Would love to get an M240i this year, or even an M2. Yeah, that's a great car, man. That's a driver's car, if I'm being honest. It's a really cool car and you'll enjoy it a lot. I would say go for the M240i with the B58. How do you deal with revenge trading as well? I don't have that issue anymore. I used to have it when I started, but like I said, having activities, having hobbies, understanding that there's more to life than trading helps a lot, you know, because like this, you will be able to detach yourself from the charts. You know, like right now in 10 minutes, I will end my trading session, and immediately after I will go and eat something. I will go take a shower. I will spend time with my girlfriend, and I will completely detach from the chart, even though today was an okay day, you know. But let's say if today would have been a losing day, I would have done the same, and in a matter of 30 minutes, I would completely detach myself from trading, you know. And that's very important to do. It's very important to practice this. Crypto. So let me tell you, I don't really pay attention to the VIP group anymore. I come here on your live to hang out. But when it clicks, I see the same goal set up yesterday from the 4-hour VPG. So it's amazing. Exactly. And of course, crypto, with you, you're already very experienced. You've been here for the past 4 years. So it's normal for you to not check the VIP that much anymore, because you basically learn how to do it yourself. And that was the main goal anyways, you know. So that's perfectly understandable. And I'm extremely, extremely happy about it. If USD CHF close below, would it be a setup? Yes, but it needs to give us a fair value gap as well, which currently it didn't. Okay, and this right here was again a weak closure below. So yeah, we need to wait now. We need to wait now. Yeah, the car is looking sick. I would like to buy the C63, the C63S AMG when I'm going to be profitable. Yeah, man, that one is a great choice as well. And you know, I was in between the C63S, the one from 2018, you know, not the newest model. I don't like the newest model. I don't like the fact that it has a hybrid engine and that it's 2 and something tons heavy. I don't like that at all. But I love the C633S AMG 2018 model, the 4.0 engine V8. That car is great. Also, rear-wheel drive is such an amazing car. The reason I didn't get it is because it was a coupe, you know, and also because of the 4-liter engine. You know, the tax on that would have been very big yearly, and I wasn't too happy to pay that tax. For example, with that tax, with the amount I need to pay on that tax yearly, I could go on a vacay, on 2 vacays, you know, and it's just not worth it, you know. That's why I didn't buy it. And also because it's a coupe, but it's such an amazing car. The C63 2018 is amazing. So yeah, I would love to see you get it, man. I would love to see you get it when it'll become profitable. How to deal with revenge trading? Put in your trading rules. If I lose 2 trades in a single day, I turn off PC and walk away from the day. Exactly. You need to know when to walk away. That's very important. Bro, you trade from 3 p.m. to from 3:30 p.m. UK time till 5 p.m., not 3 p.m. And what is the London session time? The London session is basically between 8 a.m. UK time till I would say 11 a.m., somewhere around that, yeah. Because then it will be late London and New York will start as well. How much did you make since trading? Sorry if it's too personal. I don't have an exact figure, and yes, of course, it's personal, and most people won't divulge it, but I would tell you that it's in the six figures. I haven't reached seven figures, but it's in the six figures. Yes, with revenge trading, find activities that you do besides trading that will keep you busy whenever you have losing streak. Exactly. Very well said, man. Just like how Dan mentioned in the other video, he does tennis gym. Perfect. Yeah, I'm really glad that you understood it, man. That's great. Exactly. Pick up activities and just stay consistent with them. Whatever you like, gym, tennis, football, all the good stuff. Maybe a different sport, maybe boxing, maybe golf. I don't know. Whatever you guys might be into. Just pick up some activities, some hobbies, and go on them. And check this out. Check NASDAQ. Check NASDAQ out, guys. This would have been a loser, I think. Okay, of course, it depends. Maybe it will reverse from here, but so far, it doesn't really look good, does it? And we avoided it. Why? Because we were picky. And of course, this comes with time, because you will see that it's not going to be easy to read the chart and be like, okay, I'm taking this setup, I'm not taking this other one, I'm taking this one. But you will see, especially if, of course, you want to take the step and start working with me and learn from me, you will see that you will start reading the charts in the same way, and it's going to become second nature for you to read which is a good setup to take and which isn't a good setup to take, So, yeah, but it all comes with time. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, the oldest model is better in my opinion. Yeah, man, it's such a beautiful model. I don't know, it's super beautiful. I'm not saying the new one isn't beautiful, but it comes down to the engine, right? That 4-liter V8 is just really gorgeous in my opinion. What is your time to trade? It's between 3:30 p.m. UK till 5 p.m. UK time. In exact 4 minutes, I will end the trading session. Okay? Soon 7 figures. Yep, I would love that. I would love that. How much time left? Like I said, 3 minutes and a half now, till I will basically stop considering any setups, and then we will look to end the session. Can you please share the checklist for this strategy? Yeah, so once again, first things first, mark up liquidity levels on the hourly. Then wait for either one to get swept. Then look for higher time frame confidence. See, where are we at? Are we at a higher time frame important level, key level? Okay, and then if you are, you can mark it as a plus potential depending on market structure shift. Okay, and then you go on the 5 minute and you wait for a market structure shift. You wait for a beautiful displacement, for a visible fair value gap, okay, for a aggressive displacement, like I said, and ideally it would be great to see a shift right after the liquidity sweep. That right there will give you the biggest confidence. Okay, so this would be like a checklist. Let me see if I missed anything. Yeah, that would be the checklist for the strategy. Cars in Pakistan are so expensive. You have to pay 470% on actual price, even if the car is 5 years old. Wow, that's really expensive. Why? Why is that? Why are the cars there so expensive? 470%. That's crazy. That's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Yep. Safe to say that we avoided a loss, or soon to be a loss. Once again, by being picky. Because I always stress about this. In trading, the better trader isn't the one that takes more trades. Because nowadays we're tempted when we see all these people on social media that post wins every single day. Every single day we think that, oh man, he's taking so many trades and that's why he's profitable. But the thing is, most of these people, some of them aren't even traders. And second of all, they only post the wins, you know, they never post the losers. So therefore, you get tricked into thinking that, okay, I need to have multiple trades. I need to have multiple trades because like this, I will be able to have winners as well, you know, and that's wrong. That is very wrong. Your focus should be to only take the most qualitative setup there is. You know, that should be your focus. Only take that one and that's it. You know, no matter if, let's say, you only take 3 setups a week or 2 setups or even 1 setups a week or 1 setup a week. Because for a fact, one of the biggest traders out there barely take 2 setups a week, if they take. Most take only 1 a week or 2 a week or 1 every 2 weeks, depending on, of course, the account size they're trading, because maybe they want to catch a bigger move on the higher time frames with a bigger lot size. And then, of course, you can imagine that they can even have 1 setup a month, you know. So it is extremely, extremely important to understand this aspect of trading because it's truly key. Have you tried UJ with this strat? Yeah, I did, and it was profitable, but not as profitable as I wanted it to be, if that makes sense. I guess our government is so good, that's why our cars are so expensive. Dang, man. I'm sorry to hear that. How can I improve my psychology? Well, this comes with time, really. Like I said, it's same as with the discipline. It comes with time, with a series of good habits, you know, that you build and that you apply every single day. And with time, you will develop a good psychology. You know, it won't happen overnight. It won't happen after you watching a video and then the next day you will wake up and you will be a trader with a strong psychology. You know, it comes with time. It comes with you putting in the work, with you creating a discipline, a strict plan that you will follow daily, good habits, and sticking to them. You know, that's how you can build psychology as a trader. I look for 1 to 3 clean setups a week, and that is more than enough. Exactly. That should be the way. That should literally be the way. Quantity over quality. Exactly. It should always be quality over quantity. Okay? Hey man. Hello. Unfortunately, you joined when we ended the trading session. Okay, it's 5 p.m. UK. We will end the trading session here, and yeah, I would say it was a good one. Okay, we had no trades, but the market didn't really present anything. If anything, we avoided taking a loss on Nasdaq because we were picky and we waited for the A plus setup that we didn't get. So yeah, it was a good one, I would say. Still a great week so far. Up 2 RR for this week with the gold trade from yesterday, and yeah, I'm really happy about the start of this year. Roadmap for ICT Concepts. I have a lot of videos on that on my channel. Feel free to watch all of them. Okay. Understand. Thanks for answer. You're welcome. Do you recommend journaling my trading every day? Yeah, especially if you're at your early stages. Journaling is very, very important. You just sum it up, look at gold 4 hour, and you will see why I'm still in gold. I got in a higher target, but SL is moved to 2640 below the H4. Nice. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I know that you're also picking targets on the hard time frames, and I assume that's why you are still in it, and that's great. I'm really happy for you. I'm really, really happy for you. We did back some really good profits on that gold trade. I'm not gonna lie. I'm super happy about it. So yeah, guys. On that note, I really hope you enjoyed this trading session. It was a really cool one. I'm super happy that many of you were able to join, and I hope it was a good value for you guys. I hope you learned something. And of course, like I said, if you like this style of trading and you guys want to see the trades that I'm taking daily and not only every Tuesday, you should definitely consider joining us. Okay. So yeah, on that note, let's clean up the charts. Okay, to have it clean for tomorrow. Go on the hourly, color code it with orange. Bada bing, bada boom. Yep. Let's delete everything. And GJ, let's delete everything over here as well. NASDAQ. Let's delete everything over here as well. And gold. And GBP USD. And lastly, Euro USD, which again didn't provide anything for today. Yeah, look at this. This is ugly price action, you know? This right here tells me that there's no oomph in the markets, if that makes sense, you know? There's no volume, there's no bullish volume. And that's what we wanted to see for a bullish market structure shift. Okay, so charts are clear now. Everything is ready for tomorrow. And on that note, like I said, after I end the session now, I just chill. I don't do anything trading related. And tomorrow I'll be back. Okay, so yeah. Have a good day, bro. Learned a lot today. Thanks for your time and your dedication. I appreciate it a lot. I'm really glad you've learned a lot. And you have a good day as well. And you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for your kind words and for your appreciation. It means a lot. So yeah, once again, wishing you guys a wonderful rest of your day, evening, depending on your time zone. And I'll see you guys either in my community if you decide to join us. If not, in the next session next Tuesday. Okay? Take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.